there hasn't been too much going on since the collapse of the Eagles season. Last week in the news conference, Eagles owner Jeff Lurie announced that they are going to keep Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni for next season. I don't think it's a good move because I really thought they were going to clean the house and get everybody out and just start fresh. But we'll see. It's just very disappointing every season, especially this one. Last year, well, actually 2 years ago, Eagles was in the Super Bowl, and they had a good team for 2023, and all the Eagles fans thought they were going to make to the Super Bowl again, but it didn't happen. And with this, actually 2023, it's like their last chance to getting, anywhere, because next year, a lot things going to be different. A lot of the older players are going to retire, and some other, younger players, they're going to become free aging, and they're going to leave the team. So either way, it's going to be a new team with, I think they're just going to, starting the building process again. Try to build a team from scratch. So unless they get really lucky, playing good and getting to the playoffs again next season, but I really don't see much going on with the Philadelphia Eagles for the next few years. Philadelphia Flyers, they were playing good. They won a few games, but now they're on a losing streak. It's weird, like how is a good sports team, they're winning, right? They're winning a few games, and then if it's a good team, and how are they start losing, right? Because it doesn't matter what league it is. In the league, there's so many teams, right? Maybe 20, 30 teams, and all the same teams, plays each other, whether it's NFL, NBA, or NHL, right? Or soccer. They're just a handful of teams, and they're playing each other. So how is it a team, it's good and is winning games, and then they start losing, and they're playing the same teams, right? Within the league. So it's just weird to me how how it works. Especially with people say baseball is a streaking sports. Not only with the team winning on a streak or losing on a streak, and also the players hitting the home run is streaky too, right? It can be a couple months. The starter player is not playing good, not hitting home runs, but all of a sudden for the next 2 months, it's just one home run after another. I just thought it was weird. So that leads to the Sixers. So what happened with the Sixers is they played pretty good this season, and we're pretty much sure they're going to be in the playoff games. But the problem is the past week, there were too many starters was injured. Among the injury list is the NBA superstar Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and Tobias Harris. They're all injured, right? So Sixers start to lose games. They were winning too, just like the Flyers, but now they're losing. So a couple weeks ago, Joel Embiid in one game against the San Antonio Spurs, the Sixers won 133 to 123, and Joel Embiid had scored a franchise record of 70 points in one game. Okay, But the problem with Joel is when they play like okay teams, not so good teams, they can be, he appears to be playing good, and they're winning, and he scores a lot, but he also get injured a lot. So, like as far as I can remember, every year during the playoff season, for some reason, Joel Embiid is injured, right? So now he's injured again, and then the team need him. That's what the team paid him for. To score. So now he's injured. Among other starter players are injured. So the Sixers start to lose games. So that's what I was talking about streaking. So Joel Embiid, he's able to play good and score and win the games. In the regular season of basketball, but sometimes he gets injured, which is a lot. I remember they had to put a mask on his face because his cheekbone got injured, and other than that, it's either the knees or ankle. It's always something. So he's prone to injury. So when he gets injured, and then the Sixers not playing good, and then when the Sixers get into the playoff games, he always gets injured. So we're never getting anywhere, with the Sixers team because their star player, Joel Embiid, gets injured a lot. And then they're on a losing streak. But I guess that's what it is, What are you going to do? It's sports, you never know when a team is going to win or lose. So enough said. Now let me get to the event parts of my show. So since the Eagles season has ended, we're looking forward to the Super Bowl. This year is going to be 49ers against the Chiefs. That's going to be 2 Sundays from now. So there isn't a whole lot of events, but there are a lot of Flyers and Sixers basketball events. Tuesday, January 23rd, Eagles Super Bowl champ Chris Long, he retired after the Super Bowl 52, after the Eagles won Super Bowl. He retired. And he's still around, He's on NFL Network. He has a new show on there. And so he came back to Philly because he has a charitable foundation here. It's called Chris Long Foundation. And they promote education equality, helping, disadvantaged kids, have supply and equipment they need and to go to school, which is a good thing. So on January 23rd, there was an event at Chicken and Pete's in South Philly for the Chris Long Foundation. What happened was Chris Long was there to raise money through, raffle tickets. And you can win Chris Long autographed Eagles merchandise. And the tickets was, I think it was like $5 each, 5 for $20. And then also in conjunction with the Yard Beer Company or Yard Brewery, they released a beer. It's called Game Day Standard. And Chris Long was there to help to, for the beer releasing party. They had a big barrel there, and Chris Long tapped into the keg, and then, so, and the beer flow out, and then they were giving away the free beer from the barrel for the fans were there to try. It's called Game Day Standard. And there were a lot of ceremonies, you know, for the beer releasing and for the Chris Long Foundation, Chicken Pete's and all that stuff. And it was a neat event, you know. I went there and, you know, found a spot at the bar. And it was doing happy hours. And I love those bar boards. $15 at Chicken Pete's. You got, you know, during the happy hour, I think it's 4 to 7 p.m., you got a big board with all kinds of food on there. Pretzels, cheese curd, and crab fries, and cheese dips. It was awesome, you know, big serving of food, and got some drinks. You know, you don't have to spend a lot of money, and I didn't, you know, just hang out at the bar with the people I went. And then Chris Long made a speech and tapped the beer keg. And then he was, you know, he was really nice. You know, he's there meeting the fans, signing autographs, taking pictures. And then after that, he went behind the bar to do the celebrity bartending. He was serving people, you know, those, give them, they stand their beer. And, you know, I got a couple beer out of the keg, but, you know, I don't drink that much, so, you know, I give to my wife, and she's, it's a dark lager, you know, it's like, probably comparable to Inland Black and Tan beer. It's a thick lager, and it's dark, and she said it was good. So, let me show you. I had this Eagle sign. Eagles football sign. I had Chris Long to autograph for me. And the Super Bowl 52 commemorative ball. I had Chris Long to sign right here. Chris Long Foundation koozie. They had the thing everywhere, so you can just pick one up at the event.
Philadelphians for success.
Yeah!
That's the real work.
Let's go!
I'd like to introduce former Philadelphia Eagle, two-time Super Bowl champion, most important one for the Eagles, Chris Long.
What's up, y'all? Alright. I get a little excited when I come back. I come back every week, so I'm excited every week. I come back every week for work. I work at Mount Laurel and inside the NFL, so I get to see some familiar faces. And I gotta be honest, I haven't been back in the Chickies and Pete's since I played. Just come here and get beers after the game. This is like a landmark business. This is a landmark spot in Philly.
And the Chris Long Foundation. Tonight we're going to launch a new beer called Game Day Standard Beer. That's all we have in the time. New out of the largest brewery. You're going to love it. And then we're going to tap that third beer.
So let's do a Chris Long chant. We're going to do CHRISLONG. Chris Long! Okay? You can smash that, okay? Get your fist in the air. You need car insurance, Paul Hoppin will help you. Get your fist in the air. CHRISLONG. Chris Long! That's it, Chris. Some music, Mr. Pozo. Some music.
Okay, raise your glasses and toast. Hey, this is a toast for the best fans in the world, Eagles fans. This is a toast to the Eagles. This is a toast to the people you're going to help. And this is a toast to running the damn ball. Run the damn ball.
Run the ball!
I think that's pretty much I had from the Chris Long event. You know, I did not win the. Well, I didn't even buy the raffle tickets. You know, other My friends Jody and Dennis, they bought it, but they did not win. It was some other people won, and it was fun. And then on Saturday, January 27th, I went to a Flyers game watch party at the Sports and Social inside the Live Casino in Philadelphia. And this event is called Cheer on the Fly Guys. The Flyers, the Fly Guys. And Jack Daniels was there promoting the event. So, they bought a lot of swags to give away. And then there was a pair of Flyers tickets for upcoming game to raffle off, and it's all free. It was the Philly versus Boston's game, and at the beginning of the game, they inducted Mark Rickey into the Flyers Hall of Fame, and the event was cool. Sitting there watching the Flyers game, and they're Flyers not playing good. But the Jack Daniels was there. They had, shots, Jack Daniels shots for you to try, sampling. And then, they were giving away stuff, swags and tickets, raffle drawing for Flyers tickets at the end. Let me show you. A lot of Jack Daniels swags for free. Got this pair of Jack Daniels socks. Jack Daniels koozie. Tennessee apple. Jack Daniels bandana. One black one. One red one. And this is the best part. We love t-shirt. Jack Daniels Flyers logo t-shirt with the Jack Daniel old number 7 logo on the back. Back and front. Really neat. I got an extra large and fits me good. And now I have a shirt to wear to go to the Flyers game. And also on Saturday, January 27th, the same night after the Flyers game watch party, I went to the Sixers Bart Network away game watch party. This one, it's at a bar in Center City, Philadelphia. It's called Ladder 15. I think it was an old firehouse. And, turned into a bar. And apparently it's a pretty popular place in Philadelphia. Since I already ate something at the Sports and Social earlier on at the Flyers game watch party. So I just went in there. We got a table. Me and my friend Jody got a table. We just sat down, and we didn't even order anything. We didn't drink anything. We just sat there for the Sixers away game watch party. And this Bart Network Sixers party is done by the Philadelphia Sixers basketball team. So they always bring out the street team, their dancers, and also their drum line, their drum team, and sometimes they'll perform, but other times the place is too small, so they don't bother, to bring the drums in. And it was good as usual. They always have 5 pairs tickets to give away, and they do the t-shirt toss, and they have a DJ. They have the Sixers DJ there, so they create an environment. It's pretty much like you're at the Sixers game, during the commercial break or halftime. They do things, to entertain the fans, and also they do the limbo contest there. Maybe after in between, you know, after the third quarter, during the commercial break. So, you know, it was always a fun event. Uh, so at the t-shirt toss, right, I got this, I call this blue 76ers Bart Network blue t-shirt. And I also caught a white 76ers Bart Network t-shirt. And all the t-shirt they had was large. It's usually like that. They very rarely have any extra large, but I got 2 t-shirts from the t-shirt toss, and they didn't bring, before, you know, I got the bandana and things like, well, actually headband and things like that, and fanny packs, you know, but they didn't really bring anything else out this time other than the t-shirt toss, and, you know, I got a Sixers bag where they put the t-shirts in, and I got it after it was emptied. I got a Sixers bag. And then 5 pair of tickets they raffle off. You know, you scan the QR code on the cards, you know, the Sixers people hold up. Scan the QR code to enter for the raffle. And my friend Jody, she won again. She won at the same event, the Sixers Bar Network game watch party before. I think it was at the garage in Fishtown. It was the first one. She won tickets to Sixers game. And she won again this time. So congratulations to Jody. You know, it was fun. Better winning, right, than not winning. So that's, you know, there isn't a whole lot of events when there's no football games, you know, for the Eagles. But, you know, there's still some events by the radio station or sponsored by the liquor or beer companies here and there for basketball and hockey and soccer. So next week, about the same thing, couple events. Thursday, February 1st, WIP Radio has a podcast at the McGurk's in Horsham for the Sixers during the Sixers game. So same thing, you know, they're gonna have it's sponsored Sixers, you know, and the radio station event sponsored by the Corona beer. So Corona's gonna have swags to give away, and also raffle drawing a pair of tickets to the Sixers game. And that's all I know about that event. And then Friday, February 2nd, there's a bare knuckle fighting 57 watch party at Maggie's on the waterfront in Northeast Philadelphia. And they say they're gonna have the Conor McGregor championship belt there for you to take picture with, and then they have you know, a lot of exclusive and special prices and swags, you know, to promote the event to give away. So, you know, I'm gonna go and check it out, see what, you know, what it's about and what they have. Other than that, you know, not too much going on, and everybody is excited about Super Bowl 58. So there are going to be a lot of events surrounding the Super Bowl, you know, in Las Vegas. So I am going to Las Vegas, and I'm not going to the Super Bowl game because, as you know, the tickets are like minimally like $8,500 to go to just one game, and that's crazy. You know, I don't have that kind of money, and it's not worth it to me. But I will be going to Las Vegas. I'll go to the Super Bowl experience, and I will attend some other tailgate parties. And so in my next week's episode, I'll talk more about the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl events. And for now, that's pretty much it. So let's go Sixers, let's go Flyers.